Hi friends! So I told you the other day that I was working on my first zine, and that I was going to share it with you when it's finished. So I have finished it, and I just wanted to A, show it to you, B, talk a little bit about what a zine is, and tell you how to get your own copy of my zine and how to kind of put it together. So before I show you the zine, I just want to tell you a little bit about what it is. I've always been obsessed with this topic, and I've always wanted to try one, and I never have until now, and I'm very happy with how it came out. But basically all a zine is a tiny book or a magazine, a tiny magazine. And typically they print on just one piece of paper, or you draw it by hand on one piece of paper. And it can be about anything. If you Google zine, Z-I-N-E, you will see so many cool and creative books. Sometimes people like paper collage them. They're these little tiny books and people do all these intricate collages. Sometimes they use them for like art and poetry. They'll write little poems in them. A really popular topic I think for zines is kind of like political and social issues. But you can make a zine about anything. So I knew I wanted to make one, and I'm like, what do I make it about? I don't know what to make it about. And then I said, well, duh, unicorns, of course. So who doesn't want a zine about unicorns, right? So this is what it looks like when it's all finished. So as you can see, this is really small. It's not even as big as my hand. And it's made on one piece of paper. So I did mine digitally on Procreate on the iPad, but you can do them by hand too, and I'm gonna show you how you can do that so that maybe you wanna make your own zine. But my little zine is called Field Guide to Unicorns. And then it just like a regular book, it has all these cute little pictures that I drew of unicorns and the various facts about that particular unicorn. And on the back, it has secrets about unicorns. Let me just tell you the secrets about unicorns really quick. Number 1, humans only see unicorns when a spirit wants to communicate with them. Number 2, you are more likely to see a unicorn at night during the springtime. Number 3, beware of a prancing unicorn. They only do that when they're mad. Number 4, unicorns love forests. Number 5, if you smell roses where no roses grow, a unicorn is near. Number 6, unicorns are related to angels. Number 7, unicorns are also related to dragons. So if you want your own copy of my zine, it prints on one page. So you'll need to click the link in the description down below that will take you to my website where you can it's posted there. Your grown-up at home can just save it to their computer and then print it out. But I need to also tell you how to get it in this form, because it's gonna look like this when you print it out. And obviously it's kind of like you look at that and say, how am I supposed to get that into the zine form? So when it's printed out, as you can see when I hold it up close, it's got these light gray lines and then one darker line in the middle. So what you're going to do first, you're going to fold. Basically you're just going to fold your paper in half, but it works out so that you're folding it right along the center gray line. So I'm just carefully folding along that center gray line. And then the rest of the gray lines that are there are the rest of the pages. But here's how you actually assemble it so that it's in the right order. First, I'm just going to making my crease a little bit more solid there. Now I'm going to just carefully fold along the rest of the gray lines. And this is, gotta be a little bit careful while you're doing this part. The gray lines are kind of important for making it come out correctly. But now, okay, so I've got a line where every page is supposed to go now, but you can see it doesn't look like this yet. It doesn't look like a book. So what did I do wrong here? Well, there's just one more step that you need to take. So you've got all the proper fold lines now, but now we need to fold it in half, the short ways. The first time we folded it in half the long way. Now we're folding it in half the short way. And when you do that, the part of the line that's dark in the center, that's now going to be at the fold. And you're going to need to just carefully cut just along that dark line. So you don't want to go past the dark line, just stay there. So you're not cutting all the way over to the edge. And then once you've got that, see how it's got it almost looks like a mouth in the middle of the page. Now you're gonna fold it back to the long ways. And now you just squeeze it like so. And now it has all the pages in the correct order, as you can see. Now the only thing left to do to kind of make it look nice and tidy, you can kind of see the edges are uneven. That's just where my printer didn't print all the way to the edge, which most home printers won't. So you'll probably have those little edges too. And if you do, you can just, inside, you can kind of see where the gray line stops. You can cut right there. Any excess past the gray line you don't need on any of the pages. So it can be just trimmed off and it's not gonna cut off any of the drawings. And then same on the bottom can be trimmed a little bit. And then when you do that, it's all nice and uniform. So that's how if you go collect my zine from my website, that's how you assemble mine. But now let's talk a little bit about how you can make your own, because these are super fun and you do not have to do them digitally like I did. Also, when you get on my website, you're gonna find this page. So this is kind of like an example zine. Think of it as a cheat sheet. So if you're gonna draw your own zine on a paper, you're not gonna wanna draw it on top of this because you're probably not gonna want these numbers on your drawing. But first of all, this shows you how to fold your paper. So let me get a blank piece of paper. So I'm just gonna use this as a guide. So I'm just going to take my blank paper and I'm going to fold it in half long ways. Then I'm gonna fold it in half again. And then I'm gonna fold it in half again. Now remember, we need that cut in it, but we don't need to do that right now. Let's do our drawing first. So now, if you look at my folded paper, it has all the right sections, just like the guide paper does. Now I just need to, depending on what you want your story to be about, let's pretend maybe you're making a zine and you're going to retell Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So this one that says one front, that would be like your front cover, where I have the title of my zine. So looking at my paper, I know I need to put my cover on this sheet right here, on this spot right here, and it needs to be going up and down the same way that the number 1 in front is. So I will just quickly make a little doodle. So as you can see, I made my cover on there and it's up and down the right way. And then you're just gonna go through using your guide. Page 2 will go right here. Page 3 will go right here. Now when you get up to page 4 and you come up to this side, now you're gonna need to flip your paper around because it needs to be up and down this way. So let me show you. I made a weird little creepy bear. But you see how Now Goldilocks is upside down here and the bear's right side up. So just, you don't need to print out this paper necessarily if you want to make your own zine, but use it as a guide. Just use it to remember how to fold and then to know where to place your story pages. And then of course, once if you've drawn by hand, you've already made your folds. All you need to do now is then to go back to folding it the short ways and then making your little cut on these middle pages. And then folding it back again, do your squeeze. And then it makes it all come out in the right order as long as you have drawn them in the order they are on the sheet. It'll make your zine come out in the right order. So this is 1, 2, 3. My bear should be on the next page. And there he is. So it might be a little confusing at first, but really, especially if you're just drawing it by hand, if you just even look at this guy, or if you print one out just to keep it so that you can make multiple zines and you can use this until you get used to it, you should be able to draw some pretty cool zines. And I would love to see them if you do. And also, if you like my zine and you would like some more free zines over on my website, comment down below and give me an idea for the next one. I'm kind of thinking maybe a field guide to dragons next, because that's kind of my next favorite after unicorns. Or maybe a creepy one, because I like creepy characters too, so maybe I might do a kawaii creepy zine. So if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see for another zine from me, just make a comment down below and leave me your thoughts. And also, if you make your own zine, come over to Facebook and send me a message and show me a picture of it, because I would love to see it. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy your zine.